I make fun of people for accidentally pushing auto or joining a team. I do not do that. I did it once, full disclosure, but not this time. 5 minutes on the clock, game number one, and we're off. A nice, good kickoff here for Tibbathy. They were going to have a bit of the advantage, a bit of that fire and fury, a nice 50 in the low side of the field there. Hockey looking goal side, big shot from that midfield, finding it bottom right 90. Woo! And they're going to open us up 11 seconds in. Well placed, well done. You can see all the same principles from last series are applicable here, but the timing, the tightness of the rotations, how just precise these players are with their movements, it is going to be that much. The tolerance is right. They got to be tighter because the gaps that which an opponent will take the ball from you and make something good are very small and marginal. Oh my lord, another air dribble there coming in at Tibbathy, looking to answer a little bit of that for themselves. A nice early challenge off the top of Hockey. The bump coming from him as well, creating that space and time. And from that back wall we go. Good possession work coming in now. Under boost. Opponent in sight. Delayed flick. Will it be good? What a save from Tibbathy. It's going to get denied to that right side post. And they're going to get this control. Look at this there. Just the fake challenge. A little bit of the pop there as well. Hockey will have to grab this boost. He makes that happen. Down to the car it comes again. Fake challenging all the way to home, but not quite the goal. And Tibbathy will take this control for themselves. On the car. Plenty of boost. And staring at their opponent. Ground to air dribble bound. There's the bump. And it's good. All in one breath, guys. I can finally breathe. I held my breath on that one. I was like, it didn't look like Tibbathy was going to do much with it after those pops. But that was just to suck us in. It was to get us going. So I'm sure of it because the way they held boost there and looked very evil, it looked very intentional, if I say so myself. Tibbathy will have the opportunity for boost. A good shot from downtown, but it is not going to find its rest of the way on target. Hockey's going to grab the boost. The ball hanging in the balance here. Tibbathy's going to take one more touch. There's the second one. Hockey's got that boost. He's got the speed. There's the conversion. And the goal. Going to take it now for themselves. The lead by one at 2-1 now. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. How about you guys? I feel the pace change. I mean, as you can see, GC tournament winner. That's exactly the kind of territory we're in now, guys. This is where you really start seeing just the mistakes get small. But mind you, there are mistakes. Tibbathy's going to have to race to this boost. Hockey grabbing it. Control to the back wall they go. All the way to the opposite side. Opting to leave that corner for themselves later. I do believe that is smart. A little bit of loss of the control, but the dunk on the backside for the 50 will result in another goal. Now by 2, they take this one. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. You see here, a little bit of the brake tap. It does rob him of that control, but they make it up for it with that 50. Three minutes, 5 seconds. Another pretty just stalemated kickoff, but Hockey's getting an opportunity. Shot on target, but not quite the back of the net. Flipping downfield. One touch of the ball. Tibbathy has control. A 50 from Hockey could be really dangerous here. Bouncing ceiling, bouncing ground. Almost a dunk in from Hockey, but not quite on ball for that to make that one happen. Very dangerous, though. One touch out of that side. Good Lord, Hockey. Taking another one for themselves. Getting that early challenge from the sidewall. Trying to get this control. Trying to make this happen, but Hockey is going to drive that one home with that early challenge. Two minutes, 40 seconds now, guys. To the sidewall we go after the kickoff. Familiar territory for us. Looking for the early shot. Gets a miss instead, and Tibbathy's going to answer with a shot. There's the save from Hockey. A nice one there. 12 boosts in the tank. He's got control of the ball, but Tibbathy has a lot of boost now and a challenge to boot. One touch there, making it awkward. Happened to force their opponent off that ball. Well done. Flip reset in the bag, and it's good from Tibbathy. Taking that lead down by 1 there. Now making it only by 2. Yeah, there's the pop out. Well done. There's the flip, and sheesh. Told you guys we were going to see some stuff. Like the level of mechanics, how comfortable these players are. It's just that much more so. We're going to see a lot more of it. It's just they're able to make those opportunities happen a lot more. That one's going to come close, but that bottom right, the refire on the rebound will be good. Top right 90 instead. Still wanting that right side of the goal, as it seems, but they make that second one count the rest of the way, and the lead is now down by another one. Now within grasp at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. One goal will separate our two guys here. Another kickoff to find itself to the sidewall. Very violent kickoffs there. It creates early shot opportunities if you're not careful. Hockey's going to show us what a shot is. He makes one happen, but it goes go to the right side and post out. Tibbathy will have to race into it. Hockey's off the ceiling, looking good. It's going to find its way in. Getting back one of those goals that Tibbathy has taken from them. And now making it by 2 once again. Looking for that go-ahead, we call it, that cushion. Shepherding it the rest of the way there to make sure it did not bounce out. Well placed. Looking for that early defense. Hockey gets in the way of Tibbathy. Not able to let them get a shot there. A nice shot there. Zero boost. Looking to get there. There's the wave dash touch. All right. That's what he wanted. Now by 3. At 1 minute and 42 seconds of game number 1. Whew. It's quick. How fast things can change hands and end up downfield in Tier 6 is absolutely insane, to be honest. 1 minute you're at your net, and the next you're putting it in your opponent's. It's that quick and that small of margins you have to contend with. And mind you, there is no one else for them to rely on but themselves. Hockey is proving to be the man of magic, putting in multiple shots in quick succession. Now by 4, they have the lead. Feeling comfortable in 1 minute and 32 seconds, but they cannot rest, or Tibbathy is going to find any little error they give them and put it in their net. Tibbathy acknowledges there. What a save. Well, fair enough. Shows you the spirits are high to just, it happens in the game. You have to push forward, ever pressing, and looking for the demos. Hockey is on a tear right now. It's securing demos, looking goal side, and putting it in the net right now. Not looking to give up any sort of ground that they even have a foot on. They're very aggressive. Tibbathy's going to go to the sidewall here for this catch. Looking there, got the boost. Look at the time, the patience. They have the ball. They've got possession. There's the air dribble. 1 touch, 2, a little bit ahead of it, but they're staying close here. Hockey's going to take one from downtown. Finding it the rest of the way in. Now by 6. Hockey is looking to take no prisoners. He sees a mistake in his opponent. He sees even what he perceives as a moment. He's going to seize it, and that is exactly what he is spelling out for us right now. Game 1, trying to make a statement early, but Tibbathy has shown us some of those mechs. They've shown us some of those really good shots. Well, they are not to be counted down and out at all at this point. Game 1, probably going to go to Hockey if I do say so myself. But every goal, every challenge, every second that goes by in your game of ones is lessons learned and adjustments being made. So game number 2 is going to be where Tibbathy is going to put all of this to good measure to see what they're able to come up with, see what they can do with what they have with the ball, and any little thing they see about Hockey that they can exploit to get some goals of their own. They've gotten 3 so far, which shows Hockey is not infallible. It's just you have to find your way around him, putting up a steel wall there, not looking to let Tibbathy get even a touch on that ball. 1 touch here, up, out we go. This one's not going to find its way the rest of the way there, but it doesn't find its way threatening to the net quite yet. Hockey is absolutely monkeying for the ball right now. He's wanting to keep control at all costs. Another touch, another possession. There's the pop up field. Down we go, looking for it again. There we go. Well done from Hockey now. By 8? Yes, 8. My math. Jesus, guys. I can't do math. I struggled right there. I'm not going to lie. 14 seconds left, game number 1, and this one is very much all about Hockey. Not gonna lie. We saw some good looks from Tibbathy, but Hockey has taken control of game number 1. But I'm always excited for what the rest of the series is going to hold. He's very aggressive, even in the latter seconds here, just looking to run this score up, trying to pick away at that mental barrier that Tibbathy is going to have, because that is the biggest thing in a game of ones, is your mental strength. Can you keep yourself focused no matter what happens? I had a game the other day I casted where it was just like this. Each opponent took a really just a blowout loss, but like back to back. One took one by like 7 goals, the other one took one by 6 or 7. The rest of that series was the absolute closest games I have seen in a long time. So it's all about keeping yourself focused, keeping yourself in. But I do see what hockey is trying to do here, and it is a viable strategy. Tibbathy's going to have to take a little bit of these things they've seen from their gameplay, dealing with hockey. What are they going to do to come out on the other side of game one and really put a massive threat and a target on hockey's net? Oh, man. All right. Going into match number 2, it's going to be Forbidden Temple. Follow the rules around here. We do follow the RLCS rotation. Cake, you have him to thank for all these. If he makes a mistake, I'm sure to point it out because he's not afraid to point out mine. Every time I make a misword or something, he's in my ear chirping away like that nagging bird outside your window when you're trying to sleep in on the weekend. Another kickoff underway here momentarily. 5 minutes on the clock, 3 seconds, count them, and go, go, go. Sidewall bound again here. Tibbathy's going to have the opportunity. Hockey is very close, though. A nice 50 early on is going to stop his shot, but no boost in the tank is a dangerous place to be. Hockey has plenty of boost, denying that midfield, and over the top of Tibbathy, looking to keep control. Nicely done. And Tibbathy there gets in the way of things and is able to save that one off. Looking goal side now. They've got to get this one under control. Getting it towards the net. Looking for a Doomsday dish. The flip is gone, but hockey is not. And he's able to get control of that ball. There it is, from all the way one side to the other. They find that touch to make it on target. Just shy past 30 seconds. We go another kickoff. This one's going to go in favor of Tibbathy, looking to convert it immediately. That one's going to go left side and out. And hockey is going to be fast on the prowl. There's the runaway they've been looking for. Good recoveries from them. It's going to put them in a good position to use that speed to their advantage. Dude, look at the zap dash into that touch. That's some mechs. That's some confidence in your mechs right there. Hockey's going to find himself close to this one here, but Tibbathy is going to be between him and the goal. An early challenge from Tibbathy. Hockey's going to get one touch there, looking to make this one go towards that net. Tibbathy will be here quickly. They're looking for it. Nice read and a nice dunk over the top. They've got the ball in their favor, but no boost in the tank there. One more 50. Hockey's in a little bit of trouble here, looking for a clear. There's the clear out to the side, and now they have control, but not before Tibbathy once again really finding that speed to get in the way of things. Lessons learned from game one are paying off a little bit. You need to tighten it up a little bit more because hockey is a very fast and dangerous player. You got to be very careful around him at this point. Now 3 goals will separate us here a little bit outside. 70 seconds? Yes, I can do math at this point, guys. I'm here and I'm capable at least half the time, all the time. Sidewall bounce back to midfield. Hockey goes up with no boost, taking a touch, and it's going to go into Tibbathy's hands. 100 boost, and the capable hands of Tibbathy will be put to the test here. There's good control. A nice flick over the top. Hockey taking one to this corner. And there's the boost grab. Looking for that early challenge from Hockey, and he doesn't quite take the bait on it. Big delayed flick, trying to show off for us a little bit. Now by 4, he has the lead, looking to extend it. Trying to really just drive in that mental teardown factor. Hockey's got a sidewall goal to contend with, taking one touch, looking to make that one good. Not quite on target. Tibbathy gets a good bump dodge there. A nice control is going to come in. We've seen them in the pocket before. It flicks, and they are able to get it over their opponent quite reliably, if I say so. But hockey is very quick. Tibbathy's going to have an opportunity. A nice touch out's going to give them the go, and they go all the way, getting themselves on the board and showing what they have learned. What a nice clear. Well done. Three minutes left, and 3 goals will separate our two guys here. This one will find itself into Tibbathy's half. Hockey has possession. Very dangerous player. Be careful, Tibbathy. A nice save will put this one out a little bit there. Good power and good speed, but Hockey is going to find himself there. Good control, good possession. Once again, what we've come to expect, these moments and these looks are very dangerous. What a fake into the power. Now by 4, and they're not letting up. As I mentioned, one of your big pillars of competition is mental. It's arguably the hardest to master. So if you want to do it, 1v1 is the way. I promise. Like, nothing will tilt you faster than 1v1s, and a good, damn good kickoff goal from Tibbathy. There we go. Look at that sidewall bounce, get in there, grab that boost pad, and send it the rest of the way. Well done. Now only by 3, tearing down that lead a little bit as they go. Can't help but notice the good things that are happening. 2 minutes and 28 seconds, another kickoff, and Hockey is looking again very dangerous here. Nice side pop. It's gonna find itself net side. That is the goal I didn't necessarily see happening, but they showed me it's possible, so I'll have to look for that now. 4 goals will separate us now. Again, Hockey is looking to just keep his lead as distant as possible. He doesn't want to give Tibbathy the time to really claw anything back at this point, as the momentum factor as well. Having such a great game from the prior match, from game 1, you got to acknowledge the mental just boost that gives you. Tibbathy's going to take a little bit of that boost from him in the corner with that demo out. There's the 50 on the bottom side from the clear, and they're going to keep possession. They've got 56 boosts in the tank, the ball in their car, and the goal in sight. The crossbar needs to be a little bit higher, but that is a very dangerous place to be in if you are Hockey. A little bit different. That was 100% on target in the net. Got to be careful there if you are Hockey looking for the net. They're gonna make that one go close post and in, taking the more difficult of the shots to put it behind their opponent to ensure the save cannot come easily for them. And now they're ahead by 5 by putting in that work, looking more for the well-placed shots in terms of raw mechanical power that we saw him trying to put on earlier. Racing for that side boost, down to midfield, Hockey over the top, a 1-touch. There comes the back wall. The read up and out. What do we have working here? They don't like what they're looking at, so they put it back to the midfield. Tibbathy is very close behind. You can hear them chasing him down. He doesn't have a moment to waste, a breath to take, or that boost in the ball. And there's the control. He's got space. Tibbathy's going to have to make a challenge here. Get him off that ball a little late on the jump, but I like what I saw there. Putting a hand up, trying to get in the way of the shot is what counts at the end of the day as well. But Hockey is going to make his lead grow by 1 more. Now by 6. That minute and 14 seconds left. The fake kickoff from Tibbathy is a new sight, and it is very much welcomed as they're shaking things up as this series progresses, and it has paid off for the moment here. But Hockey is a very aggressive ones player, and a great save by Tibbathy is going to save off that almost just unsavable situation. Do not count them out at this point. That is a great save. Looking for the bump. Hockey's going to wait as long as he possibly can, taking his time, taking his touch, and making another goal. Now by 7 with 48 seconds left. .48 seconds left of game number 2. We have a 7-goal separation. Tibbathy is going to go into this next kickoff with the possession of the ball. And nice flick almost over the top of Hockey, but he's going to get that touch, almost getting the bumper of his car. Dude, I swear to God, you would have polished it with how close Tibbathy got to demo him there. Nice dribble cuts and the flick pop, but not quite the fire and fury he needs. And Tibbathy's going to get the touch to make that one not count. He's going to get that boost. He's going to get the mid as well. But the ball is going to roll over here for Tibbathy's favor. There he is, up quick for it. Almost there. A little bit of the misread, but the bump onto Hockey. The recoveries from Hockey. They're trying to get to this net. Really trying to save their life here. 10 seconds will count down. A 7-goal separation will happen. Never mind, make it 8. All right, Hockey. Sounds good. Whew. 2 seconds left. They're going to let this one roll out. And Trailblazers in going to take game number 2. Now sitting series point for them. 18 shots, 6 saves. Good Lord, that was a lot of pressure. Hockey's really trying to lay it on thick right now. But I will say, finding themselves in the position, really interrupting a lot of what Hockey was doing, but they found themselves in some really good situations, having trouble getting around the raw speed of Hockey as a player. Been the big defining fact for him to be so quick on the ball, and that is the mountain that will need to be crested. Playing around fast players is a difficult thing to do, especially when they're able to pull off some like mechs in the mix of things. But it is not impossible. If there's any player in here that can make this happen, it is Tibbathy. I am a believer. Going into potential match point here, game number 3, DFH Stadium. This is, as I mentioned a lot, game 3 is really where you start to see things happen, but Hockey's been trying to make a show for us from the beginning. Really drive home that momentum that he's been building up for himself this entire time. All right, guys, here we go. Game number 3, DFH Stadium. 5 minutes once again. Count them down yourselves. And we're off here. Fairly neutral kickoff. Going to race that side boost. Tibbathy does get it before them. Good ground control, looking flick-wise, looking to delay a little bit. Hockey's going to see through it, able to get a touch. Now the counter-attack from Hockey, putting it on target, almost there, but the post in the corner will go out. Tibbathy gets a nice boost grab there. Hockey is in a little bit of trouble. He needs to get back quickly. He makes it happen, but Tibbathy is going to deny that boost as well. Grabbing up all the boost they can. Hockey's going to take a shot with all he has, and he does find that net. Going to open us up again with his goal. Putting that as far away as he possibly could to ensure Tibbathy did not get that save. Over to the sidewall bounce here. Hockey is going to look for one more. He makes it happen. Now by 2 at a little bit over 30 seconds gone. 31 exactly. The big thing I've noticed, Tibbathy's a lot more aggressive on stealing the boosts, though. Trying to starve their opponent and just cut down what they're able to be working with. That is a very viable thing to do. Do not get me wrong. When you don't have boosts, you don't have the ability to do a lot of things with the ball. Dribbling the ball becomes really difficult, and what? Oh! There we go. Keep it simple. You will find yourself a goal in the end of all things. Expecting that shot, Tibbathy has them patience to just wait Hockey out. They knew they had the superior position there, and that Hockey was forced into a really, really unfavorable position. They found that goal because of that. Well done from Tibbathy. The Hockey is not going to be satisfied with that one right there. He looks for one more, almost on target, but Tibbathy has control. One pop over, Hockey, one touch for himself to the sidewall down. Tibbathy has 100 boosts, looking another one. Possibly here, the 50. Tibbathy is that much bigger. Gonna tie us up again. Another Desmond Tutu on the roster. Man, just forcing it through. Find some new spark and some new life, and the fires of competition are growing inside the arena on the potential match point. But Tibbathy is looking absolutely fantastic now with back-to-back, just really, solid plays. I like what I'm seeing out of them so far. Good speed in them as well, but Hockey is really pounding them down on that play they were trying to make. Another one here from Hockey. Good control. There's the flick. I told you they weren't going to be happy with it, and they had something cooking in the end of things. And it is a flick to the top left 90. Now by 1. But it goes to show all you need, that little bit of confidence. And Tibbathy has it right now. Looking fantastic. Another kickoff. This one's going to go to Tibbathy here. Looking to convert. There's the touch. And they've tied it up again. 3-3. 336, another kickoff here, sidewall bound. Once again, a favorite of a lot of players to generate that first shot opportunity. They like that bounce because it can generate a lot of kickoff goals. Nice soft touch from Hockey, good control, pop one. There's the shot, almost. What a save from Tibbathy. That one's gonna bounce everywhere but the back of the net and out. Nice pinch there, trying to generate some space. And Hockey is going to take one towards the right side of that net. It's not going to find itself on, looking to generate a little bit of space. They do have it. They've got time. They've got a shot. Well placed, top left 90. Now that lead by 1. Really having to fight for it at this point in time, as Tibbathy has put up an absolute wall that he has to break down piece by piece, working for these goals now. Here we go, another kickoff goal inbound from Tibbathy, almost, but the left side of that back wall is going to get in the way of what they want. Hockey gets a misread on the ball. Tibbathy's going to go around that one, giving Hockey the extra attempt, and he does not waste it. And take his lead ahead by another one. 2 minutes 52 seconds here, 2 goals. This is a very close game now. We see a much more confident Tibbathy. It's confident Tibbathy. Say that 5 times fast, will you? But a much more confident Tibbathy is putting a bit of the wrenches in Hockey's works, but he's able to find another one here. The speed of the attack is his friend, getting good control there, and found themselves a little close on their opponent that found that speed with the ball on their car, and that gave him the opportunity to put that ball in that net. Have to be careful around high-speed players like Hockey. He has shown very much so that they are up to the task, keeping this one fairly close in terms of ones as we're looking here. A nice challenge there to stop that shot. Here comes the conversion, putting it away nicely, touching the kiss of that crossbar and down, taking that lead down by 1 more. Now only by 2, and it is closer than it's been the other games of the series. So, obviously, the adjustments and coming in with a fresh mental picture on the image of what you need to do is the key here. Remember, guys, one of the big pillars of competition is mental strength, and the others is just making it happen, Tibbathy. Kickoff goals have been a great source, and reading them and putting them away, not giving Hockey the chance to get the touch on it afterwards, has got them closer and closer. Now only by 1 away with 2 minutes and 24 seconds. He's going to bounce that same sidewall. Tibbathy's going to have the opportunity, popping it up there. Hockey gets a touch, but not quite enough to stop the power that Tibbathy generated. Now all tied up 6-6 at 2 minutes and 17. Go, another sidewall bounce. Hockey's had enough of it. He gets to that ball first, and he's looking to convert. He's moving quick. He's got boost. He's got an eye on the ball, but not quite able on the net. Taking that back wall bounce. Tibbathy sees through it. He's able to put that one downfield. It's going to bounce. Going to the back wall. Down. Hockey has to get in the way of it. He does make it happen. Up the sidewall it goes. Tibbathy is going to let that one come down, and Hockey's not going to waste an opportunity. Gets demoed, but gets the goal in the end of things, and takes that lead back now. Sitting only by 1 compared to the other matches we've seen so far. This is it's close. Like, even that right there, just a little bit of awkwardness on that high ball read was all that mattered in that very moment. And that is what generated that opportunity in the very end. Fairly neutral kickoff. Tibbathy's going to have the opportunity early. One touch up, looking mean. There's that flip, the power off the car of Hockey. And in it goes. Now, again, 7-7, guys. Tit for tat, goal for goal, shot for shot. We have a game. Very neutral. Hockey will have possession. No boost in the tank, but Tibbathy's not looking much better in that regard either, as it was so quick after the fact. The bump onto Tibbathy will give a little bit of space. He grabs that corner boost, looking to make things awkward. He knows his opponent doesn't have a lot. Goes for the shot, makes it count. Now by one. Just trying to exploit any lack of anything your opponent has. Right here, it had to be boost. If the shot was going to come, it had to be now. You do not want to give up any ground there, because Tibbathy will grab that boost extremely quickly. That boost denial in the corner from Hockey, really what just catalyzed a lot of that to really go forward like it did. The neutral kickoff, Hockey's going to try and get in the way of things. Tibbathy is going to bump him out of the way and get that one. Look at that. You know what? You're coming with me. Well done. 8-8, all tied up again. 1:23. I don't know, man. Like I said, tit for tat. Like, that is the defining statement of this game going forward. Hockey's going to find a kickoff goal of their own. Now again, setting themselves up. Just not wanting to let go of that lead for any substantial part of time, as the clock is just going to get further and further down. It's going to become less and less of either of these players' friends. It's such a close game that is now being played. Tibbathy has an opportunity. Hockey gets in the way up there. It's going to deny that kickoff goal. Hockey has an opportunity, but doesn't have a lot of boost. He's looking for the side one there. Does get it. Tibbathy is on zero. Grabs their own corner. Now Hockey takes the early shot, looking for the power and the cleanup. Doesn't make either quite happen. Tibbathy has that ball, looking to make it come down. There's the control. Nice wave dash into the control, and the shot comes in, but Hockey gets a save. 53 seconds left, and a 1-goal separation. Hockey goes to that fake challenge, opting to not really throw himself at it. Tibbathy sees through all the trickery that he's trying to place in front of them and gets this one going downfield in their favor. Taking that one there, tries to go early, putting it in front of him, but he's able to get the save. Down we come now. More control, another 50 off the back wall. A demo onto Tibbathy is going to give Hockey the space he needs and the boost he desires. With the ball in the car, we've seen a lot of good work this man has put together. He shows us once more he can keep it coming with a 2-goal lead now at 25 seconds. Man. Hockey's going to have the opportunity here. Early corner, takes that boost, has that ball, but Tibbathy's in hot pursuit. One touch more forward, looking to make this awkward, trying to hound down Hockey. They grab that boost from him. He's got the ball in the back wall. There's the missed touch. There's an opportunity that might be brewing. 9 seconds, 8 and 7. You can count them down. And Tibbathy here taking a 50. Midfield bounce from ceiling down, and it's done and over. Next time the ball will touch. And Hockey might put on a little bit of the show for us, taking good control. Looking downfield, driving it there. 11-1 will be, or 11-8. Jesus Christ. One more is what I was going to say. The caster's buns, guys. 11-8 will take us here in a 3-0 sweep for Trailblazers in A. And Hockey will be happy about that performance. Congratulations to both players and both teams respectively. That was a hell of a series. Game 3, Tibbathy came out absolutely swinging. Tit for tat, goal for goal, and just not letting go of anything. Looking very good there in that game, finding what they needed to find out about Hockey to work out anything they could. The kickoff goals were absolutely punishing. Tibbathy was making the best of it they could, but in the end of all things, Hockey was able to find a little bit more openings there towards the end of Game 3 to set that one up and just really take it the rest of the way and seal that deal. 11-8 will be where it rests in a 3-0 series, so sweep it is, but congratulations, guys. Well played. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, what a couple of series that we just got done doing. This has been great. It feels good. Remember, guys, Fridays is when we are going to be doing this. So, you guys want your matches casted on LOS. Get them scheduled early. We're looking for a 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern kind of scheduling block. So, fit in two. We're feeling froggy. Better if it was 8 to 10. You know what? We can make that happen. Let's do 8 to 10. That's fine. You know what? To accommodate Cake's schedule a little bit, we'll make the scheduling window 8 to 10 so we can get a game at 8, 9, and 10 p.m., guys. So get your matches scheduled nice and early in the week if you can to get your slot locked in. And I'll be looking forward to doing it because we're back, baby. This is a thing every Friday. But guys, the fun has to come to an end eventually. And at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and push the big red button and be the bad guy to put it into the fun. So I'm sorry if any hate mail can get forwarded to at Cake RL. I'm sure you'll be well compensated. He's yelling now. So that's your man. Any hate mail, please forward it to him. I've been supported by Cake this entire time. This has been LOS Champs. And I've been your host, Money Magic. You guys have yourself a great night. Y'all take care.